Terrible.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. The next episode of Red Valkyrie is about to start.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie. I'm your host, Shae the Red, feeling a little bit unbearable right now. That wasn't even a good joke. I'm so mad at myself for that. And the fact that you kept your face straight, Justin, is impressive.
At least you didn't forced upon I'm just feeling a little unbearable.
I almost did, and then halfway through me starting that joke, I went, I hate myself and I hate everything I'm about to say. So I gave up on it. That was the problem. How are you doing today, Justin?
I'm doing well. Well for the most part.
Okay. All right. So we're
little
here
bit more than a little bit better than unbearable, I guess.
Wow. Wow. Oh, terrible. Okay. Thank you, Jason, for saying I look adorable. I feel rather stupid, to be perfectly honest. I plan on afterwards just going out and getting a couple of drinks and not changing top hat and all. Let's see if that gets me a little bit of extra or anything. Look at the wee little hat. I love you guys. You guys are awful. Hello to Comic Book Scrapyard. Hello, Christopher John. Hello to some dude named Dutton. I don't know who that guy is. Whatever.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Seems like a loser.
So we're here because Justin is super badass, and he has a super awesome all ages book called Unstitched. And if you haven't heard about it, I don't know what you're doing with your life, for real. You want to go ahead and tell everybody about Unstitched, Justin, or do you want to play your trailer? Which do you want?
You know what? I can do it. So
I believe in you.
Right? Unstitched. Look at it. Just look at it. It's dope. All right. So Unstitched is the darkness is a being that feeds off fears and corrupts dreams, hopes, and imagination with it. It is up to a new Teddy to protect a child and her nightlight, currently keeping the darkness at bay without becoming unstitched himself.
Yeah, that's very concise. So as always, anytime we've ever brought this up, I've always loved how Laura has done the darkness with the eyeballs and the kind of spindly, spidery kind of dark web that she's woven here.
Yes.
And this is a really cute, but also just kind of a really badass and interesting looking book. I love all of these super dramatic fight scenes with these bed bugs.
Yes.
They're super serious about this shit. They are straight up. Look at this kung fu move. Look at that. He ain't playing.
Kung fu poo.
Wow. Wolverine says that they feel bad. They need to say something nice about your hat.
Thank you.
So Jason said that you have a nice hat.
Yeah, but they didn't say I look adorable, so you know.
I know. I'm sorry. I brought you. I had the mini hat. That's what happens. And Wolverine says we do the minimum amount required by our wrenches. Wow. Every berry. The puns are just abysmal today. It's amazing. My goodness. Thank you to Lola. Love Lola. Thank you, honey, for the $20 showing Shae and Dutton some love today with about 5 million hearts after it. We love Lola. Lola's great people.
The best.
Right. So what's kind of been going on since we last had you on? We've got I still owe you this poster, holographic poster.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I definitely saw that. Besides that, what else has been going on?
Well, what's different is we are now funded.
Woohoo! That is amazing.
Then if we hit 8K, we're gonna do some extras in the book. Add some extra pages for fan art, so some concept art, improve the quality of the pages, and then this is the best thing is Shae really wants us to hit 10K. That's when we get patches.
Yeah, patch up on here, right here.
Great. And then if we hit 15K, I'm gonna have a special guest artist who I will not announce. Do a print. So I like giving out free art.
Are you sure I can't get you to announce it?
I mean, it's not official yet, so that's why I can't. But
that's fair.
If you know which artists that I really, really like in the community, it can kind of help narrow the list.
That doesn't help me, but it's just because I pay attention to all the artists that I like, which is way too many. So we've got some really badass stretch goals coming up. How far are you from said stretch goals? Let's look.
A little
Not too far, actually.
Yep. And you know what? You can actually add 75 on top of that, because I had someone, Mira actually, she had to pay me via PayPal.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I will still honor her money as part of these stretch goals, although it doesn't officially show up on Indiegogo.
That is badass. That is super awesome. So let's go through your tiers real quick so people can know how to back you, because I would love to see this number jump for sure. It's a really fun looking book. It's got a really cool art style, really awesome storytelling. Just kind of a way to talk about, for whatever reason, within the indie comics scene, we seem to go through like little clusters of people telling their stories, and the stories are never the same at all. So like we've got zombies are a huge one. I've had 3 different zombies on my channel, and all 3 of them are drastically different from one another. We've got you talking about a teddy that's protecting a child. Crystal McGee has something about a teddy protecting a child. Totally different looking books entirely.
Yes.
Which is awesome. So I love that we've got kind of all of this like similar but different kind of storytelling, and definitely oh my gosh, speaking of, hello Crystal, how are you? It's been a minute. I need to put a girl on the channel. But yeah, I love that we've got so many different storytelling around the same topic. I think that's awesome. But yeah, let's go over your stretch or your perks real fast, and then we can talk about some of the other things we were talking about doing today.
Yep.
All
right. So the feature tier, it's the best tier in my opinion, because you're gonna get 2 books, 1 of each cover. Laura's cover that you can see, Jason Brubaker's cover. You're gonna get a poster and a mini print. So, boom, $55. Just think of that. All right, so 1 book is $25. So you can get 2 books. That'd be like $50. 5 extra bucks. You're getting a poster and a mini print. Crazy. Yes, I am. Just a little bit.
We all knew that from the get-go. We all knew. That's actually a great deal. There's only 1 perk that I think is better than that, and it's the one that I back. Oh my gosh, you got the pie. Okay, hold on, everyone. This is what happened backstage. Imagine this dude with a handlebar mustache, because that's what he. That's apparently what he had with his pipe. Yeah, I can't. I just can't with you. You're ridiculous. get back to pitching. You got digital tiers next.
Yes. When I launched, I did not have this, but I realized that a lot of people wanted a cheaper version. So it's not stated officially, but anyone who does get a physical copy will get a free digital copy as well.
Nice.
Yes. But if you just get the digital copy, you won't get yours earlier. I will actually wait about 3 weeks after I'm done shipping the domestic for the physical, because the way I feel is you bought the cheaper thing, so you get to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah,
so
I
some of the
that.
domestic people get theirs.
That I think that's fair. That seems very fair. Christopher C is disappointed that you didn't have a corn cob pipe. I feel like that's fair.
That is true, but I also don't have a button nose either. So, or 2 eyes made out of coal.
Wow. That's later tonight. We're having bric-a-brac on later, so you're gonna have to come back with that same tired joke. And Wolverine says, if it had been, I'd have demanded a button nose. And he says, see, Justin knows. Don't worry, guys. If you're feeling particularly in the Christmas spirit, come back a little bit later tonight, and we'll have bric-a-brac on, and Shae's probably going to be another demented elf, because that's what I end up doing. Let's be real.
Which is ironic because you're a giant.
I dressed up as a gigantic demented elf for a holiday party, and I will say people were terrified, and it was wonderful. So it got out of hand, and I yelled, and they were just, yep. They all listened. Go figure. 6'1" gigantic elf pissed off. Apparently people listen to that.
You know what? I challenge Unhinged. How many times can he say meow in the chat? Organically,
yeah. Stop. Just don't just type meows. That'd be too much. All right. So for $15, you get the Unstitched poster. Is it just the poster?
Yes, on that one, it is just the poster. But cool thing is that poster will also be the back cover as well. So if you just get the book and you don't get the poster, but you're like, oh man, I really like the art on the poster. Boom, look at the back of your book, and you're like, oh, there it is. Ta-da.
By the way, Jason, that is not an organic meow, so you've already failing.
Yeah,
Wolverine, that is better. And Christy wants to know, are you a dad? Because your jokes are flowing.
I am not, but I am an uncle, because guess what? See that little girl in the picture, Illinois? Boom, that is the name and design after my niece.
Oh, that's so sweet, though. Yep. Jason, I don't know what you're trying to.
I think it was supposed to be judge.
Is that judge? Don't judge me, meow. You're terrible. See, look, you're winning people over with the hearts and minds. It's true, though. This is, I remember way back when we very first started talking, and it was way like a year plus ago. Justin and I were kind of BSing online, and he was like, yeah, I'm working on a book. And I was like, oh, it's really cool. I can't wait to see what you got. And he's like, do you want to see it? Do you want to see some? And I was like, yes, I do. He like puts it into my DMs. I was like, oh, when do I throw money at you? And he goes, I don't know. It's going to be a while, but it's for my niece. And I was like, when do I throw all the money at you? That is so cute.
It is. And you know what? Like, I was just actually getting on Twitter, and like I followed you, you followed me, and you actually sent me my first email. And I was like, what is this? What is this?
He's like, I don't know what this is. What sorcery is this? This person has apparently slid into DMs. Like, no, I just said hi. Nothing crazy, guys. And Wolverine, I don't. Yeah, it is exactly. I can't even argue with you there. I like what I like.
Want a leader.
Just 1 liter, not 2. 2, it gets flat. 1 is good.
Hey, what's that place that you like going to? Shenanigans, right?
Yeah, that's all. That's it. Look, we say it here. This is the world's best shit show on all of YouTube, and we just prove it more and more every day. It's great.
I like how this has devolved into Super Troopers.
This is your fault. This is all your fault. Meow, you're judging me. There's no judging Justin as a great book. Back at Meow. Look at what you've done. Look at what you have done.
Oh, this is what ultimate power feels like.
Oh, what did you guys do? You gave him too much. Gave him too much power. Okay. All right. Back to pitching. Why are you so distracted today?
I got ADD sometimes. So, boom, $25. You have two options at that price. You can either get the book of Laura's cover, which is an amazing cover, or you can get the same book but a different cover, being Jason Brubaker's cover. Also an amazing cover. And I actually need to email Jason and slightly nudge him going, hey, buddy, so Laura's cover's beating yours, man. You should try to tell your fan base that's not cool.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Laura's got 5 more to her cover. I mean, her cover's pretty lit, but his cover's also pretty lit. Saying they're both pretty awesome. If I were you, I would 1,000% just get both covers, because why wouldn't you do that?
Which you can for like just $5 extra in the Dreamer tier and get a little bit more. Boom.
I'll say, oh, look at that. Look at that. And yes, I agree. Critic Blast, back this book. Kids need CG too. I definitely think that we need a little bit more kid-ish CG stuff out there. There's actually some stuff I'm trying to work on with a couple of really cool people specifically for that. So let's see if we can't come up with some really awesome stuff. This is a perfect start. Definitely back Justin's book. It's amazing.
Yep. Then we have a retail bundle, which I think I am one of the few people in CG and even just like crowdfunding comics with a bundle this crazy. So it's for shops. They're getting 6 books, 3 of each cover, 6 mini prints. But here's the kicker, right? So this is why you should really go to your comic shop and show them this campaign. Is I'm offering buyback. So I gave it at a discounted price. And if they can't sell it, they actually did sell it because I'm buying it back from them.
Fantastic. That's awesome. That's someone who has a lot of faith in their product, which I think is badass.
Yep. And if they're in, my home state, North Carolina, Virginia, or South Carolina, because I'm willing to go one up, one down. Mm-hmm. I know some stores have restrictions because of pandemic, but if they're like, screw it, we'll just do the signing outside, you should come on over. I will go there and I'll sign books and just be like, yo, I'm the writer and creator of this book. Buy it. So I don't have to from the store.
Yeah. You stand out and show your own book. I like it. This is another one that I've only seen 1 or 2 other people doing most to it, and most of them have done it for the troops. But because yours is an all ages book, you're doing it for a children's hospital, which is absolutely fucking epic. For $90, you can get 6 copies sent to a children's hospital. Yes.
So, here's the great thing: is 6 books go to the children's hospital. Plus, and it's not stated, but and I should have added it, but all profits of the book will also go to the hospital as well. So I only take in what is needed to print the book. So I'm making nothing out of this bundle. So that's cool.
Phenomenal. That is really cool. And that's definitely something that we've had one person claim it, which is badass. You're going to be in demand for a while, right?
I'm thinking at least until maybe October or the end of October.
I would really like to see this number jump, especially because if this is going to be being delivered January-ish, January, February timeframe, it's a hard time for a lot of kids because you have Christmas, right? we had like the whole big Christmas rush and everything like that, and everybody got to feel super cool. But then the new year rolled around. Some of these kids are still stuck in hospitals. They're still sick. They're still having a hard time. I feel like it's a good amount of time to kind of, here you go. Let's
Christmas number 2, all because of you.
Oh,
back on Stitch.
These dad jokes. These are excruciating. These are bad. But that is definitely one of the cooler bundles. And at $90, that's something that like a lot of us will drop $100 between one or two campaigns.
I think I have like the shipping at like $10, and that's more or less because there's like an hour away from me, like St. Jude's and stuff. I'll drive there. I'll give the books, and like that's more or less not even shipping, but to cover gas. And really, $10, I'm actually losing gas, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's like an hour and a half. But boom, check to the hospital, books to the hospital.
That's awesome.
I know like St. Jude's has helped me when I was a kid. It's helped my family. It's helped my nephew, bunch of cousins. A lot of people have like great St. Jude's helped out my family type stories.
Yeah. Wolverine, I'm not highlighting your comment. Back to Children's Hospital bundle meow. And we're gonna pretend that your comment ended there. You're a terrible person. Okay, and this is when I said that there was one that I thought was better than your featured tier. It's because I'm very biased, and it's this one.
Look at it.
He's so great.
Look at it, like boom, his legs. You can just have
fully articulated. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Show the back. Show the back. Look at all the little ones that he's stitched and unstitched. It's
and like the eyes are even crossed out. Nice little.
That's awesome.
Boom. It's not unstitched. It's a design choice. I know a few people have asked me, but these are supposed to be teddy bears that he's unstitched and is wearing on his back because the boogeyman is evil like that. But he's so adorable at the same time. And these eyes glow in the dark. They got a nice little glow in the dark paint coat on them. It's just so cool.
Enough to like terrify the shit out of you at night. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So with that one, what's everything that you get with that? Obviously a badass custom teddy bear. So
copy and paste the Dreamer tier. You're getting 2 books, one of each cover, poster, mini print, and a bear. And the bear will also come with a certificate saying that it is only like 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, stuff like that. With, the Unstitched title and the person who created it for me, because they are a small time handcraft teddy bear, teddy rabbit company who does a lot of custom stuff. So we got 2 bears left.
Man, you are almost sold out of those. There's only 2 left, so make sure that you get in and get your bear as soon as possible.
You know what the funny thing is? So when I launched on the stream, I launched with you on my birthday, June 18th.
Yes.
So my mom was in the background.
Yes.
She gave me wonderful Chick-fil-A on a platter. It was wonderful. It was very nice.
Served you on a platter. We all remember this. It was amazing.
Yes, it was great.
Mom and Dad.
But she was also paying attention to the campaign when it came close to funding. And she said, I'm going to get a bear. I'll get a bear. And I was like, okay, Mom, whatever you say. Sure you are. Because I know like the bear's my most expensive tier. She literally waited until I was about 100 away from my hitting 6,000. And she went, I just bought the bear. It's funded now.
So Mom funded you. That is amazing. So great.
Yes.
No, that is super awesome. I think that I got beat out by Freyga for backer number 1, but I think that I was the first backer of the bear tier.
Yep. I think you were. But to be fair, Freyga just grabbed like a book and you had to scroll down.
I had to scroll and find it, and then it tried to use the wrong card, and I was trying to race Skit's team because they were all up in it. I was like, no, I'm getting the bear first. And then Frigga was like, ha. I was like, oh, I totally forgot that you were here.
But to be fair, I mean, Frigga's collecting scouts. I think he's like number 1 on like 6 different campaigns now.
Yeah. He's
a trophy hunter.
The force to be reckoned with. I beat him out once, and I can't even remember what book it was for, but I beat him one time as backer 1, and he got backer like 2 or 3, and I was like, yes, I win all of the things, and he was just like, okay.
Okay.
Just the one time. He's a hard man to beat out for that number 1. He's like got everything already set up and like queued, and he just waits for you to hit live, and then he's like, refresh, go. It's just right there. And then of course you had your original Unstitched poster art, which has sold, which is awesome.
Yep. In fact, that's actually already framed because my dad bought it. Like he bought it on day 2 and was like, I'm taking this to Michael's to get framed. And I'm like, well, I mean, okay. I guess I'm already fulfilling. So look at this. Like 3 days left of the live campaign. I'm already fulfilling perks.
Look at that. Yeah. I mean, potentially involuntarily. Because, your parents just decided that, like, by the way, like your mom's probably already like, I'm claiming my bear now. Get me my certificate later.
Oh yeah, no, my mom has already been like, so where are the bears at?
You're like, she's just gonna have to wait, mother.
Yeah. She's like, I want it, but I don't want it in my room. I'm like, okay.
See, Jason knows my family's backed a lot. Also, that's what family does, which is, I think that's awesome though. I love the fact that your family's like, oh, you have original artwork. I want the original artwork. I'm backing the original artwork. You're like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, you're almost funded. I bought a bear, so now you're funded. So yay, I funded you. It's like, I like that they're getting involved in these milestones, and they're like, I want to be a part of it. Like, that's really cool. That's fun.
It is.
All right, so we were talking about potentially doing something kind of fun, and I want to know your thoughts on us doing this. Are you down to do this? Is that something that you are wanting to do?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we've got going over here. So we have the Red Valkyrie Wheel of Doom again. So what exactly are we doing for people who are going to back during this show? What was it that you were wanting to do?
All right, so I am going to be doing myself. All right, three drawings. One of like Illinois chilling with the Unstitched logo. The other one, a complimentary piece of our Teddy, kind of same pose, chilling with the Unstitched logo. And then I'm gonna probably do one of them together as like the number 1 backer, as like the grand one, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we had these things in the works, and then Justin boomered himself. And
I did boom myself.
And he left them not where he is currently. Therefore, he cannot show you what they are. But these are things that he's going to include with your shipment if you back now. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it up for questions. We're going to talk a little bit more about this beautiful campaign. And if you decide that you want to back now and we want to do a giveaway, all I need you to do is put in the chat your backer number, and we will add your screen name into the beautiful Red Valkyrie spin Wheel of Doom. And we will start raffling off some pretty awesome original artwork from Mr. Dutton. So if anybody has any questions, if you don't already know everything that you need to know about this campaign, please also post that in. Dog, I don't want to play fetch right now. I'm busy. Really? Sorry, my dog is trying to force me to play with her because.
But you have like the dog-shaped paint nose, and it's like it's just
right.
You're giving off confusing signs.
It must be it. It must be it. She feels like I'm obviously wanting to play. Will you go away? Go anywhere else? No. Not happening. Oh, see, shit show. It's a great shit show. We work really hard for our shit shows around here.
What's up, Itchy?
How are you doing, Itchy? We've just announced we are going to be doing an awesome raffle giveaway for anyone who decides that they want to back right now. So if you have not backed and you would like to get something super badass, by all means, please. I just read Wolverine's comment. Please back now. The dog is offended because you're doing the stream in dog face. This is my world. This is what we live for. Let me just verify something real quick. This is where we were sitting. Jason says your contribution ID is number 126. Let's see if we have jumped up. And we did. We now have Unhinged Entertainment is the first one to get his name on the wonderful Wheel of Doom. So please, if you don't look right now, I'm just gonna say if we got 2 more people that back and nobody else does, all 3 of you are winning something.
That is true. The odds are ever in your favor.
Right now, Jason's winning everything. Like, come on, guys. Only Jason wins all of it.
Why Unstitched is cool inspiration. All right, so because Don Bluth, like especially early stuff, right? Land Before Time, Secret of Nymph, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Those are like my holy trinity of animation movies. And they had this like nice factor of the core characters were cute, lovable, very like friendly design, what you see with Arteti and Illinois. But then when it comes to the adversaries, like the Sharp Tooth and Land Before Time, some of the more evil mice and like Secret of Nymph, the Owl, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Carface, they just had this more menacing look where it added like, it was kid friendly, but then it went like super dark, super deep and menacing, which made our hero moments shine brighter. And I think Don Bluth was better at that than like classic Disney. American Tail is also really good, Timothy.
American Tail was a very good one. Dragon's Lair, Princess Daphne, old school ass titty. That is accurate. That is very accurate. Yeah, I like the kind of whimsical style that you went with, and I definitely feel like looking at this, the way that you kind of did all of the storytelling and everything, I feel like that's something that's really it's very fitting for telling, because you're talking about a child's fear, and you're talking about like things that a lot of kids are actually terrified of. And so it's nice to see talking about fear and having kind of a whimsical but also hyper stylized kind of way that you're going about it. And it looks like Jason backed the Children's Hospital bundle. Thank you very much, Jason. That is amazing.
That is amazing, man. That is so awesome.
And I gotta be honest, that feels feels like the right thing to do. Not that I'm doing anything right now.
Actually, Don Bluth did do Titan AE. It was his last thing he did for Fox. And that was actually amazing. Because I know, like, the meme is Don Bluth only draws like 2 people. It was like the main character of Titan AE, and then like the fat mouse pudgy thing. But yeah, no, Titan AE was Don Bluth. Unfortunately, it did not make enough, and then I think Fox shut down the animation department. Unfortunately.
That is.
I went to school for animation and game design, so Don Bluth was one of the figureheads in animation that I studied.
So just putting that back up there, you were at $6,705, and you are now at 3 children's hospital bundles, because that feels like a very important thing that I think we need more people to back. And I really love the idea of 6 kids getting something awesome. So now we've got 18 kids who are going to get something amazing.
Actually, it's going to be more than that, because so my brother with his company donated money. He's not on any tiers, but he donated money early on in the campaign. And the amount he donated, I was like, I'm just going to donate this to the children's hospital.
Oh, that is so cool. That is very cool.
Because I just felt weird just taking money and not actually giving something. So I was like, yo, you gave enough money to go into the children's hospital.
That is, you know what? And this is why if you are on the fence about backing Unstitched for any reason, you really should not be. This is an amazing project from an amazing creator, and it's something that definitely deserves a hell of a lot more eyes. And we're currently sitting with 2 people and 3 giveaways. One more person who backs is guaranteed to get something. So definitely make sure that you get in on this and back that. And you know what? If you already backed, because I backed. Right, I backed this to get the teddy bear because, damn it, I want that creepy thing staring at me to give me nightmares. I think it'll be awesome.
Look at it. There's so 2 left. You know you want it,
right?
You know you're like, oh man, this is so great. I got 1 out of 10 made. The next campaign will have another teddy bear, not this one. It will actually be our hero character. So, if let's say if you like Shae, and she's like, well, now I got to get the teddy bear on the second part. She's got both teddy bears, right? You have the bad guy in the first one. Second one, you get our hero. Then at night, so our hero is they're gonna have a glow in the dark feature on our hero one. It's not gonna be guys; it'll be something different. But you're just gonna see like very Toy Story, like just glowing things moving. You're like, they're fighting for my dreams.
They're fighting for my dreams. That's amazing. I recommend you give the hero his little sword or something like that and make it glow.
That's what I was actually gonna do.
Yes.
He was gonna have a tiny wooden sword in his hand, and the wooden sword was actually gonna glow in the dark.
I mean, it's what makes the most sense. Let's be real.
It does. It was going to be a slight surprise, but, those meddling kids, they cracked the case.
This is how it goes, right?
Ooh, you know what? That's a great caboodle. You don't hear that a lot.
Kitten caboodle? Yeah. Yes, Chris, we are posting backer numbers. If you have backed during the show, then you get put into the drawing to get an original piece of artwork from Monsieur Dutton. So please let us know.
You know what? Let me tell some people's on Facebooks or whatever's and be like, boom. Try to get some more eyes out there because I am slacking on that.
Yeah, it's okay. We're having one of them days. It's kind of how it goes. I got a dog that won't leave me alone. Oh, she see, I say that and she makes me a liar and she goes and lays down. It's all right. We're going to get there. All right. So we are, sorry, I have the spinner wheel up in my face, so I can't actually see anything. So we are sitting, Jason wants to know, did you do everything?
No. So Laura Vimbazambati, amazing Hungarian artist, she actually did the art, all of it, like, art, colors, super awesome. Eric Weathers will be doing the letters, and we'll be getting on that in like 2 days. I think it's like 2 days now because it's past like 4. When I get the money, boom. But all the art is done, so the lettering will be like quick after, and then the teddy bears are done by a friend I went to college with, who has her own custom teddy bear shop, and the poster is also done by a college friend who did that as fan art, and I was like, yo, this looks dope, and I'm buying this. So really, I am just a great Mr. Ford, and just found very talented people to surround myself with.
I mean, and that the thing is that's what you need to do when you've got a good story, but maybe you want somebody that has better art style than you do yourself. That would be, the best way to do it. You want to make sure that you're representing your brand and your story in the best possible way. Like I can kind of draw. I won't be drawing 90% of any of the stories that I write because I'm not. I'm not a great artist. I am a
I did some of I did some of the concept art, and then Laura redid the concept art and made it better in her style. And I was like, hey, this is like a rough idea, and then some things I just I gave her pictures on some things.
So we've got for Christopher, who's saying that he backed earlier. Damn, so did I. What I will say is it is only $15 for a poster, $25 for a book. So it is not super expensive. If you decide that you would like to back again, maybe you've got a niece yourself you would like to give it to, or you have a neighbor kid or something that would be entertaining to give as a gift.
You're just like, yo, this looks so amazing. I'm gonna back again, and I'm gonna have my reading copy, and then see that over there? Don't touch it. It's it's unstitched. Look at it, so nice. Because I will say this. So Jason Brubaker, he's the variant cover, and I am not gonna reprint his cover ever again. This is only gonna be a one-time print run for him. So if you were to back again, maybe do the cover that will never be reprinted. Just saying.
Just saying. Little insider tip for you.
Yeah.
We are going to let it go for another, what, you think 10 minutes? We give people 10 more minutes to get in and back and get me your backer numbers before we're going to start just giving away shit. Yeah. And I'm just saying, there are two people and there are 3 prizes. So really great odds right now. Just saying.
Because, all right, so if no one backs here, then it goes into the wide cadet of like 100 and something people.
Oh, we're going to do everyone if we don't get more backers right now. Oh.
So you can really increase your chances of winning, or you can be like, I'm probably not going to win it now. Womp, womp. But that poster, you won
it. Jason says, Becky Heron, I love you for a little while. So you know what? It's a little bit of Jason love. That's not bad. That's not bad. It could be worse. But yeah, this is, I think that this is a really well done project. This is a really interesting looking book. And this is something that I definitely think that I think it's going to be really popular with the kids. I think it's something that would be it's something that would be really awesome to see. Like I've got near me, we've got a small little library that's like a very, very small local library that just popped up. This would be amazing to see something like this sitting on their shelves that, you know, some child could take out and look over and everything. 48 pages, I think, is a good size book, especially for a younger audience.
It is. What's up, everybody? Oh, look at Justin. He's adding to the Meow Mix.
Oh my goodness. What's up, J Money? How are you doing?
Hey, J Money, we are doing a raffle right now. 2 people have backed, but we got 3 prizes. Count them. 1, 2, 3. If you like Spanish, 1, 2, 3. So anyone who backs now, post your ID in the chat. We'll spin the wheel. Win a Eleanor drawing, you know what? I'm actually that third drawing. I'm gonna do a villain drawing. You can either win an Eleanor drawing, a Teddy drawing, or one of our great villains, because you know what? I like our villains.
Okay.
And I've not drawn 3 yet, so.
Just throwing this out there for Jason's question. If I back again, I'll have 2 entries. Yes, every time you back during this show, you get another entry. So if you want to back individually 3 or 4 times, that is fine.
Yeah,
I would just keep adding your name to the list.
I 100% believe in stuffing the ballot boxes.
I mean, you know what?
I'm not a politician, so I'll allow it.
So we are sitting right here at 6705. Let me do a refresh. 6805. Backer number, I do not believe went up, so that might have been a delayed from my previous back. But if you did back and did not put your backer number into the channel, please let me know that you have, and so I can add you onto the Red Valkyrie Wheel of Doom, which right here, look at it, it's just got Red Valkyrie and Jason Bascom and an empty spot waiting for your name. So you know what, you know you want to back, you want to get your name up in that lovely lavender-ish. You know what? I let it choose the colors based on the logo, and it came up with this, and I'm not really sure where it got lavender from, but okay. Like we just roll with it. It had its choice of any other color, but that's what it chose. Thank you very much, Timothy, for sharing the link to the campaign and tweeting it out. We very much appreciate it. And guys, I'm giving you another, you got 6 minutes left. So when it's 5 to the hour mark, that is when we are going to do this come hell or high water. And if we only have me and Jason, then it'll be me, Jason, and we will do a randomizer for the third to see who out of all of his backers would end up getting it.
Yes.
Unhinged. Are you talking about your initial backing? Because we're talking about backing during the show.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my name would be on there twice as well, sir. But yeah, if you did just back again, let me know.
Yep.
I don't
And I
know
know
how
sometimes Indiegogo has a slight delay on backing and boom boom showing the numbers.
Yep, that is true. That is true. Oh, okay. All right. Jason has only backed during the show. All right, sir. Let us see. Let us see what we have. We scroll all the way back up to the top. Were you the other one that changed it? Is that what's happened? That might be what happened. You know what? I trust Jason. We do the honor system around here.
Jason's good people.
He is good people, and he does a lot. So Jason is now on the wheel twice. We now have all three of the drawings that Justin is going to put out are going to at least me and Jason right now. You know that you really want to not let us all just win it. So please, back to the book. You got 4 more minutes before we are going to start this.
Do it!
Do it now!
You know what Shia LaBeouf would do? He would just do it.
Oh gosh. of all the people for you to bring up, really? Oh goodness. So just gonna throw this out there. Because there are so many great tiers that you can back on this. The Dreamer tier obviously is one of the best bangs for your buck. There are only 2 of these adorable little teddy bears left. We currently have 3 of the Children's Hospital bundles that have been claimed, which are amazing. We've got 2 retail bundles with buyback, which is epic. We still have Jason Brubaker's cover is still 5 behind Laura's. I'm just saying. All kinds of upsetting for sure. And you know, there's just so many great things that you can get with this. And if we can get this up to 8K, we're going to be adding pages for the concept and fan art in the back of the book is going to be amazing. At 10K, we get an unstitched patch. You guys know that that's what I'm really staring at. That's what I really, really want. And thanks to everyone's generosity, we are getting closer to it. We are a little over 3,000 away before we get patches. And this is a campaign. Out of every campaign that I've seen, this is one of the campaigns that absolutely deserves to hit 5 figures. No questions asked. It's absolutely, it's an amazing campaign, and it's something that you know Justin has been pouring his heart and soul into, and something that I definitely think that you guys get the importance of and how cool it is. Not to mention, I mean, it's got a Children's Hospital tier. Come on, guys, that's unbelievable.
And I know September, because I know some people are finicky. I know everyone in the chat is cool with Indiegogo, but I do know some people that's like, I only do Kickstarter. So September, I will be doing a second but same almost campaign. It's going to have almost all the tiers minus the bear tier. That is Indiegogo exclusive. On Kickstarter with a flex goal of like 500, because it's just to get those few people who's just like, I don't do Indiegogo for whatever reason. Or some people, and I know 2 people have hit me up saying, I don't have Indiegogo on my country. I can only do Kickstarter. I'm like, don't worry, I got you covered in September.
Awesome. And you're combining Kickstarter and Indiegogo together for the stretch goals?
Combining. Boom.
Fantastic. So if you got someone who is more comfortable with Kickstarter or does not have access to Indiegogo in their country, which is a very weird but very true thing, please make sure that you let them know about this campaign, because it's only going to help the people who have already backed on the Indiegogo. And Tim, that's very true. You don't see a lot of mainstream companies doing children's hospital donations. You definitely don't.
No.
So, Jason, don't call your book stupid. Your book is epic. It is amazing. All right. Well, Justin, we are at that time, which means that it's going to be Jason, and me. But what are we gonna win?
All right.
So,
you know what? Let's do it in I think order of coolness, right? Let's do the Eleanor drawing first.
Okay.
Then we'll do a Teddy drawing, and then we'll do, I guess, our villain drawing.
All right. So first up is the Eleanor drawing. Is it going to be me or Jason? This is very anticlimactic because the rest of y'all did not jump on the bandwagon. I like how Jason says, let's see what Shae wins. All right. We're going to do a spin. And this is for Eleanor. And Eleanor goes to Jason. Woohoo!
Boom!
Yay! We will remove. And now is the real deal. So we are talking. Pastmaster Dan says boo.
Boo.
And Jason is very happy about winning Eleanor. That is amazing. All right, so now we are on to Teddy, the hero teddy bear.
Yep. Oh, terrifically effective Dreaming Defender. Yeah. And I refuse to reveal his name until part 2 comes out.
Jason is winning Teddy. Oh, that's
Boom.
awesome.
You know what that means?
Oh my gosh. I win the evil bear, which is perfect for me. And yes, I did. For anyone watching, I 1,000% did spin when there was one person on the wheel because I wanted to have a winner. Oh, this is great fun.
Gotta pat that ego.
I wanted to see the confetti. It made me happy. And past Mr. Jen says, Shae always bet on red. I did. That's why I made sure to write mine so I would be red. And see, Wolverine says it doesn't count unless you spin. Tim, this is not a great way to get back on my show. I'm just saying. I'm actually excited. I wanted the evil bear. That is far more up my alley. So
congratulations and whatnot, and have that and
wow.
The sorts.
Wow.
I should really bring the pipe and that accent to a CG UK channel.
See, Jason knows. Shae likes the evil. Shae does like the evil. It's very fitting for me. Well, in all honesty, and Tim, calm down. I'm giving you shit. Yes, Wolverine, Pip, Tilly Ho, and all that rot. Wow. Oh, yep. Man, you guys got my number today. Look at this. The laugh is twist the knife.
As they say, a spoonful of sugar and
stop. Just put the pipe down, Justin. I'm trying to help you settle points here. You're making it very difficult. Oh, all right. Well, this has been super fun. This is always a pleasure having you on. I got to be a weird teddy bear, so you never know with this campaign what I'm going to be.
Honestly, I'm surprised the chat didn't think what I thought and was like, "Look, it's some extra on the Grinch and Whoville."
Yeah, okay. They can take the hint with the background. Thank you very much, Mr. Dutton. Wow, Passmaster. These jokes are getting terrible. That's a bad. It's just a terrible joke. Just awful. I agree with Jason. This was fun. Dutton, you are phenomenal people. We love having you around. Everybody, if you have not backed Unstitched, please get on that as soon as possible. We now thankfully have 3 people that have backed for the Children's Hospital bundle, which I think is amazing. We've also got a fairly sizable donation from the Mr. Dutton's brother. Thank you very much, sir, for that, which is all of that is going to go into that Children's Hospital donation, which is amazing and something that I think is
oh snap, what's up, Quan? You come in like when we're leaving.
Dude, what's up, Quan?
So this is actually one of my buddies in like real life. He calls me White Devil.
Ah, okay. All right.
Not because of the pipe either. Okay.
Yep. Not even gonna touch it. We're just gonna roll past that.
Just go.
So send me the link. I got the money. Dude, we just did the drawing.
We did, but you know what? Quan, like, you know, I have like jacked your Facebook so much with the link. Quan,
you know what? It is okay. It is okay. We appreciate everybody who comes in, who backs. Whether you back now, you back later. Just get in there and help make this book the success that it needs to be. Help little Miss Shae over here get her patches, because I desperately want those for sure. And you know, you're not doing bad, man. You're at 124 backers. There's 2 days left. If you are more of a Kickstarter person, this will be available next month on Kickstarter. And both Indiegogo and Kickstarter they're going to be combined together for those stretch goals. And so we've got a little over 3K left in order for us to be able to get to the patches. I'm just saying. It's not much, and definitely something that I think is very, very doable, especially since we got a little bit of time. And Quan, thank you. We appreciate you coming with your support, sir.
Quan, like you see in the chat where it says Red Valkyrie and it says like the Indiegogo project, click that. Click it. You can then throw money at me, but digitally through the campaign, and I'll appreciate it.
Or Justin might have an OnlyFans that we don't know about, that we're not going to get into, because this is stop. No, behave yourself, Dutton.
No one wants to see that.
Coming out. Please like, share, and subscribe to Red Valkyrie if you have not already, and be sure to come and hang out with us a little bit later tonight. We're going to go over Bric-a-Brac Volume 2. So if you have not seen Bric-a-Brac, definitely a fun Christmassy book. Quan, what's your OnlyFans? I don't have that, and I refuse to post it. I don't want to be scarred forever. You guys are absolutely epic. Justin, it is always a pleasure having you on, and I hope that I get to see you guys in a couple of hours. So we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Shae. Have a great one.